What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the random video blog where every single Friday I, Graham G.S. Matthews, run down my rambling thoughts on the wrestling world, share a few stories, etc., etc. As I talked about last week, today's topic will be all about 5 wrestling shirts that I regret purchasing. Now, you guys know, if you know me well enough, are well aware that I have a lot of wrestling shirts. It's basically all I wear, unless I'm at work. Even at school, I wear wrestling shirts. Even sometimes under my work uniform, I wear a wrestling shirt. I wear them to bed, wear them around. That's just what I do. That's my gimmick. That's what I am. That's just, I live, breathe, everything wrestling. Pretty much is what I do. I eat, sleep, breathe wrestling 24/7. And not just that, I like some of the t-shirts. And I use them as collector's items with shows that I go to, and some shirts I just like. But in retrospect, even with as many wrestling shirts as I have, there's got to be some that I regret, right? There's got to be some I regret buying at one point or another. And these are the 5. Now, I don't have all 5 with me. 2 of them are elsewhere in like some other fucking bin. I will mention them, but I don't know if I've showed them here on the channel before. I don't think so. I definitely would not have worn them here on the show or in any other video just because they were not good at all. But yeah, with as many great wrestling shirts as I have, and some I wear a lot more often than others. But these are the 5 that I will likely never wear out in public, and now I'm thinking in retrospect, why the fuck did I buy that? So number 1, as you can see in the thumbnail, should not be surprising at all, is the Certified G Enzo Amore t-shirt. So it does have a bit of a memory to it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just never going to wear it in person. I did buy this at Extreme Rules in 2016. Huge into Enzo and Cass at the time. I loved Enzo and Cass for as long as they were together. Horribly handled on the main roster after a certain point, but nonetheless, big fan. Did not have an Enzo and Cass shirt. I thought this would be perfect. We were in New Jersey. It's like it screams perfection. Never wore it after that. I think I wore it on one video for like hashtag after we went to Extreme Rules, but beyond that, I have not worn this thing since, and also given how big of a piece of shit Enzo Amore is, that we all know that now, I don't really feel like supporting this douchebag. So, bye-bye Certified G. It's a stupid-ass t-shirt. Not really sure why I bought it. The guys were merchandise machines, but they had awful merchandise on the main roster. Some terrible, terrible, terrible shirts. And thankfully, that was the only one I ever got. Again, cool memory from a great show, but still, in retrospect, it's like I would never, ever wear that. Number 2 is a t-shirt, which I don't have here with me. I don't even know if I still have it, but I'm pretty sure it's in a bin somewhere. It was for a guy named Nick Asylum, and the name is not going to sound familiar at all unless you're from the Northeast, and even then you might not know the name. He would wrestle a few indie events here and there here in the Northeast. He's largely a Canadian pro wrestler. I think if you look up a segment on Raw, he appeared on Raw at one point as like CM Punk's doctor. He got beat down by Signature Kane by CM Punk. It was during the Punk-Ryback feud in late 2013. And then he appeared at some New England Championship Wrestling shows in late 2013, early 2014. Like a handful of shows. Texas guy. I don't know if I interviewed him. I think I asked him for an interview and just never heard back. Or he said, oh, let's schedule it. Let's do it here. And then I texted him back and then never heard anything back. The guy was he was a weirdo. I did buy the shirt for maybe 10 or 15 bucks. Just because I wanted to support him. Never wore the shirt, but I wanted to support him, so I got the shirt. I went back to the New England Championship Wrestling show the very next month. I think I was wearing the shirt. I think I wore it that one time for the show because I was hoping he would be there and see that I was wearing the shirt. Some guy who worked there was like, is that Nick Asylum shirt? And I'm like, yeah, why? He was like, where'd you get that? I'm like, he gave it to me. He's like, oh. And he gave me one of those looks like, you shouldn't be wearing that, or it's like, what a waste of money. I'm like, fuck, what do you get, like canned or something? The guy was never brought back. He appeared on a handful of shows. I don't know if he had a falling out or something, but his feud with whoever he was feuding with at that time, it was never resolved, and he never appeared again. And I'm like, what a waste of money this was. Anyway, number 3, I don't like these guys, but in retrospect, I was really conned into buying a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt called So Effing Over. Maybe wore it once to bed, have not worn it since. It's 2 guys named Mark Sherman and Jimmy Preston. Again, 2 prominent indie names here in the Northeast. Jimmy Preston has the one-man thrill ride. Real nice guy. I have one of his other shirts. It's like a knockoff of a Donald Trump shirt. It says Thrilly instead of Trump on it. I like that shirt. I like the one-man thrill ride. He's a nice guy. This shirt was a complete waste. I bought this at an indie show where I got to talk to both of them. both Jimmy Preston and Mark Sherman. Again, another nice guy. I've talked to him multiple times before. The ultimate salesman, these people are. I mean, I was going to get a picture of them anyway. He's like, oh, if you get a picture, and this too, we'll throw in a t-shirt. It's only blah, blah, blah amount of bucks. And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. You guys are cool. So bought the shirt, kind of a knockoff of the Raw logo, obviously. The Kevin Owens Show shirt that I have is way better than this. It's nice material, but they broke up like soon after. It was a complete waste. And I like the one-man thrill ride, but I think he left wrestling again a couple months after that. And I have not seen Mark Sherman on the indies in at least a year. So I would never wear this shirt again. I bought it because I liked the two guys. They were nice. They kind of conned me into buying it, but whatever. Never going to buy that shirt again. Never going to wear that shirt again. So, number 4, a Mr. McMahon shirt. Yes, I own a Mr. McMahon shirt. It's not here with me. It's in some other bin in my fucking grandmother's house or some shit. Because I bought it once as like a gag for my roommate in college who loved Vince McMahon, loved how over the top and how big of a fucking weirdo Vince was. So I bought the shirt, wore it once or twice. I think I did wear it at one point for a video here on the channel, maybe back in like 2014, maybe 2015. I think 2015. Might have been the day after SummerSlam. Anyway, it was a pretty basic shirt. It said, like, no chance on it, and it was a picture of Vince. I think I bought it on fucking Amazon for like $10. Complete waste. Never wore it after that. Love Vince, obviously. Waste of a t-shirt. Complete waste. And coming in at number 5 is the shirt that I'm wearing on me right now. My most recent purchase. And, I mean, again, do I really regret it? Yeah, kind of, to be honest with you. So I love Zack Ryder. It says, woo, 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 or it just says, you know it, I know it. On the back it says, you know it, I know it, and then, what does it say? We all know it or something like that? I don't even know what the fuck it says. They know it. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so I have multiple Zack Ryder shirts. I got his first ever t-shirt back in 2011, because I love the guy, and I'm still a big Zack Ryder fan. This is easily the one I regret the least out of all of them I mentioned before. But still, in retrospect, I'm like, she's not about the fucking shirt. So anyway, I bought Zack Ryder's first ever shirt back in 2011. One of his other shirts that had like the glasses on it that said sick, didn't buy that until like a couple years after the fact, like 2015, 2016. Have never really worn it, but it's still like a cool little shirt. It's purple. It's a different color, whatever. And then I bought his last shirt before this one. It said like I still woo woo woo. No one knew what the fuck it meant. I wore it out in public a few times. I got a couple questions like, what the fuck does that mean? Not like word for word, that's what they said, but I'm like, what, are you not a Zack Ryder fan? Like, sarcastically speaking, what the fuck do you say at that point? But I like the shirt. It was a nice color scheme. I liked it. It came out around the time he was getting pushed again. Jumped on it, got the shirt, sent him a picture of me wearing it on Twitter. He got an autograph for it. I thought it was awesome. The guy's really, really cool. Obviously, his fans mean a lot to him, so I thought I would support him, get the shirt. I still wear the shirt, and I have that autograph in like my box over here or something like that. I have it sitting around somewhere. He said he would do the same thing with this shirt. He said the first 100 people that sent him a picture of wearing his shirt would get a free autograph. I bought it maybe a month and a half after he put that up, but when I bought it, the tweet was still up. And when I got the shirt, when I took a picture of me wearing it and sent it to him on Twitter, he still had the tweet up. So then soon after, like no more than an hour later, do I get a DM from Zack Ryder on Twitter saying, what's the address? Asking him, before with the other shirt that I bought that he sent me a picture, that he sent me an autograph for, he followed you. And then he would send him your address. He didn't follow me this time, but you could still DM people that if you're following them, that's all that matters. So anyway, that's what I did. So I DM'd him my address again, even though it was already there from last time. So you never know. People might move or whatever. So I sent him the address again and said thanks. Didn't hear anything back. And it's been like 2.5 weeks, and I have yet to get my autograph. Now, it could have been backed up. I'm not sure, but why would you ask for my address if you're not going to send me an autograph? Now that's just being bitter. Probably should have bought the shirt anyway because I'm a Zack Ryder fan. But honestly, it's easily the weakest Zack Ryder shirt that I have. All it says is, you know it, I know it. I just think it's stupid. It's typical black. There's so many wrestling shirts that I have that are black. I don't know. I kind of did it for the autograph, to be honest with you. I'm kind of one of those guys. The other shirt I liked, and I got the autograph, so it was a plus. It was like a win-win. This one, the shirt was like whatever. But I kind of wanted the autograph again. Yeah, I didn't really get it. But I did not really get it. I did not get it. But whatever, that's cool. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. He did take down the tweet soon after, so maybe people were still tweeting him. I don't know, I just thought it was weird that he would ask me for my address and not send over the autograph. But again, that's merely nitpicking. That's not like I'm not bitter. That's why that's why I regret the shirt purchase. But it's easily the weakest Zack Ryder shirt that I have, and if I have to get rid of one, this is going out in fucking 10 seconds. So anyway, guys, those are the 5 wrestling shirts I regret purchasing. Would love to know any wrestling shirts that you have that you kind of regret in retrospect. Like, why the fuck did I buy that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Find me on the Twitter machine, on Facebook. All the links are in the description box. We will be back next Friday, I believe the Friday before WrestleMania, with one more random video blog. Probably doing something WrestleMania themed. We'll see. But nonetheless, I am very much looking forward to WrestleMania 34. It's going to be an absolute blast before I join in on the fun next year in the New York, New Jersey area. I should be there. Not only should be there, I will be there. So whoever's watching, you're coming with me if you want to go anyway. So that being said, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. I'm Graham G. Matthews. I'll catch your ass down the road.